using what we already have seen. So now we already have seen how we registered people in this database. So let's use their details, and the details we're going to be using is their the email and password. So when the login was success, so we will now we will just display login successful. But when it's not, so we'll say either the wrong email or the wrong password. Okay, let's see how that is done. So now to do that, we need to just open a new file here, and then we save this one as login.php. So here we need to include the body, so we start our php, and then so we need to include our header, that is header.php. So that is this one here, this one. So, and also we need to include the footer, include footer.php. So all these ones are the files we created. So we now need to create the login, and the login now will have we need to include it here. That is the body of the login. So let's just name it let's name it login body.php. So this file, now we're going to be creating this one. Now of course we have this one already and this one already. So one thing we need to do, we need to go to that header now and find login, and look at this login. Okay, look at the login. Now that is, this login is what we are creating here. So we need to now that is create this login body. Let me copy it, then I'll open a new file, and then login body.php, we save it. So inside this login body, we're going to be building a form that will display. Let's open this in the browser so that we see what we're doing. Localhost, about, let's go to the index page. Okay, about what's undefined variable data in so let's say register. So login body. So now this what we have on that login. We have not written anything in the body in this login, so that's why nothing is displaying here for now. So we just need to go to this login body now and design a form. So let me quickly design that form, and then I'll come back and complete the PHP. Okay, all right. Okay, so now this is the form that I've been able to create. Okay, and this is the simple code for the body. So it's inherited everything that you have in this register. So but now we're only going to be taking the email and the password. So the email has type password, and the name is this password. So that's what we use to capture the data that will be entered here, and here is the name for the email, and the type is email. So that's how we came about with this. So now let's write PHP code that can be used in signing in from here, so that this user can use to sign in. Okay, so now let's begin. So we just need to come above here and open a PHP tag here, and okay, so now we just need to see if it's set, if this is set, that is this button, and the name of this button is send. So if this is set, send, if is send is, so do whatever that is inside this bracket. Okay, so we need to capture the email, so we use the post method, so we have the email, and we also have the password is capture the password this way. So the name or the password input is password too, so just put it here, password. So now, so the next thing now is for us to write SQL to check if this detail that will capture here, what the user have entered here, will capture it here. So let's check from the database to see if both of them matches, or if the email and the password are invalid. If not, we'll tell them that it's invalid. So to do that, we do select from that table, and that table name, the name of that table, which is register. Got it here. So select from that table, from that register table where, and this where now will be used to check, that is where email this one and this one are equals to what the user will enter, where email is equals to whatever capture here, if it is true, if it is valid. So and also either use and like this, or you use this sign as your and this like this. Okay, and password, that is the password, that is this one here. Okay, the password is equals to the password that is entered here. I think you're getting it. So where it is what is entered here. So now let's execute this SQL. Let's execute. So we just come here, execute. So my SQL query. So there's something we did not include it, that is our connection. We need it. Look at it here. So let's copy it, go back to login body, we put it just above here. So here, so we put a connection variable, which is this, it's one of this, then comma, then you put the SQL variable, so you put it somewhere here. So fine. So now we need to check if this email and this one, whether they matches. So if they don't match, so that means to say we will not be able to log this person in. But if it matches, so that means to say, what I mean by match is that both of them are on the same line. If you enter teams@hotmail.com and also enter password 1234567, so they are on the same row, on the same row, so it's valid. So it is expected that the password and the email that person entered must match on the same row. So but if you enter teams at Hotmail and then you enter another password, so no, it cannot work because this password belongs to another person. You get it? Okay, so now let's go back to the code. So now how do we check whether it's matched? Just create a variable match, and then use this function to check if they match. Then MySQLi num rows. Then this one will carry this execution variable inside here. So here we are checking if this match. So now we now say if match is greater than 0. So that means to say if this SQL that was executed here, and we check whether it matches on the database. If where the match is greater than 0, of course, if it is greater than 0, so that means to say one of these rows matches this SQL we wrote here. So if it is greater than 0, so just echo login success. Then if not, else simply means that they did not match. So you echo wrong email or password. Okay. So we're good to go now. So let's now go to our database. So let's come to this form now and then check. Let's refresh. So and then check. Now inside the database, let's use this very last person who registered here, and this person let's copy the email. Copy this email, come here, then paste it, and then the password here is 12345. 12345. So once we click on sign in, and see login success. Okay, but let's say we put a wrong password. Let's say we put wrong password. Okay, and you want to sign in, then it will tell you wrong email or password. So this is the practical way to log in, to create a login, to validate a user input that is already stored in the database. Once this person is logging now, then here that person will now be directed to the dashboard. But for now, let's use this login success to indicate that person, whatever the person's entered here as email and password, that they are valid. So that means login success. But if they are not, then it will be wrong email or password. So I believe you understand. So let's see in the next video.